Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, a very warm welcome, and if you are regular, then welcome back. Today we're going to be working on a glute session, nice and short, that you can tag on to your workout or just do it separately to get things moving. And before we do kick things off, do head to the comments underneath this video and join my strength and mobility program that's just going to help you to stay strong for your outdoor adventures. So if you have a mini band, something like this, do grab it now. You don't need to use it, but if you have one, then it does just help to make things a little bit more intense. It doesn't have to be super strong. This one's a little bit of an old, it says extra heavy, it's a bit of an old one, so it's not as strong as if you have a new pack. But something that just provides a little bit of resistance is really, really great. So we're gonna get things going with a little bit of a warm up and then just jump straight into the session. So bring yourself onto hands and knees, and we're just gonna get going with a cat-cow. So hands underneath your shoulders, and all I want to do is just draw your belly button in towards your spine, tucking in the head, and then just reverse that movement. Think of the movement coming from the pelvis rather than just crunching through the mid-back. And just take one more here. Perfect. Just bring yourself into a down dog. So tuck the toes, pushing your bum up towards the sky, driving through your heels, pedal them out towards the floor. Getting a stretch all through the backs of the legs, into the calves, especially if you're doing a lot of running, a lot of cycling, you will definitely be feeling the tightness through the calves. Last couple here. And bring yourself back into top plank position, either drop to knees or keep it up on the feet and bring yourself down to the floor. Just take yourself into a slight back bend to make sure you are engaging your butt muscles to squeeze your bum. This is going to help, especially with today's workouts. And just get a little stretch through the glutes, through the back, and just a nice full body stretch here. Just hold a few more seconds, nice deep breaths, warming up the body, especially if you've been sat down for long periods of the day today. Good. Okay, just bring yourself back into that kneeling position, and you're just going to take yourself into a lizard stretch. So bring your right hand around level with your hands, and just let that right knee just drop out towards the sides. If you can, bring both elbows onto the floor. If you want to, you can use blocks or just keep it up on the hands, okay? Make sure this is relevant to you and your body. Just keep it here for 5 more seconds. And bring it back up. We're just gonna take 5 pulses, tuck the toes under, drive up, knee comes upwards, and drop it back down. Take it nice and slow. This might be a quite strong stretch for you, so just take it nice and steady. And drop down. Last 2. Perfect, good. Okay, and just bring it around to the other side. Left leg comes around, level with the hands in front, allowing the knee to initially just drop out, and then just take it to where that stretch feels around 80%. Nice deep breaths here. And come back to the hands, tuck the toes under, 5 reps here, drop down. And take 1 more. Perfect, good. Okay, we're gonna jump into your session now. So if you have a band, pop it around both feet and take it to above your knees. Make sure it's well away from the knee joint. Here we go. Okay, you're going to pop yourself onto your back, and we're going to take glute bridges. Just stick with me, we're taking 10 reps. So when you're ready, for 3, 2, off we go. Just raise your hips up towards the sky and drop back down, making sure you're feeling in your bum. If you're not, just lift the toes and really drive that weight through your heels. Okay, we're here for 5, Doing really well, keep going. 8, last 2, 9. We're gonna stay at the top on this one. 10, keep it nice and high. Take the knees outwards, okay? You might find the band, if you go too far, the band might slip all the way down if you're wearing one. So just keep the pulses relatively small, but effective, providing your hips are nice and high. You feel this to the side of your glutes. We're going for 15, call that 6, 7, 8, doing really well, keep going. 9, 10, 11, last 5, 3, 2, and 1, perfect, good. Peel yourself down nice and slowly. A little bit of a wiggle, you should really start to feel your glutes burning. Pop the band off, just chuck it to the sides, and we're gonna come onto the side here. Your bottom leg is bent like this, half bent position. Your top leg, really keep it nice and active. So if you're pulling that top toes, they're coming towards you. So a really nice stiff leg like you can see mine is. And we're just gonna come up, raising, and you're gonna feel this in this glute here. So the leg that is down, you're gonna feel it in your bum, and also the top leg glute as well. So just basically in all the bums. So going for 10, here for 4. Doing really well, keep it going for 8, 9, last 1, and 10, perfect, good, okay. Switch it over to the other side for me. Bottom leg is bent, top leg is nice and stiff. Let's go 3, 2, up we go. 10 pulses. Might need to adjust, making sure that your knee is in line with your elbows. If at any point this gets too much for you, just recover and then just join back when you can. We're here for 3, stick with me, 2, and last 1, perfect, good. Okay, I don't know about you, but that's definitely getting my glutes firing. So give yourself a little breather, grab yourself a drink if you need one, and then we're just gonna run back to the beginning of that exercise. So back into your glute bridges, pretty sharpish. So just chuck that band back above your knees. Like I said, if anything is too much or you're struggling to keep up with me, just either pause the video or take a recovery and join back when you are ready. Okay, let's just take a little bit of a core challenge as well. Roll down nice and steady, squeeze navel to spine. Good way to test your abs. And pop yourself finally down onto your back. Okay, feet around hip width. Off we go into our glute bridges for 10. Last 2, doing really well. Okay, stay up here for 15, let's go. Keep your hips up nice and high. Nearly there, 13, keep going, 14, and last one, 15, perfect, okay. Roll yourself back down, give yourself a little bit of a wiggle, band comes off, and into your side exercises. Bottom leg bent, we're going 3, 2, off we go, 10 reps. Make sure your knee is in line with that elbow, okay? Might be feeling this as well into your side, into the obliques. So getting a bit of a core workout as well. 2 for 1. Keep it going for 3. Nearly there. 2 and 1. Perfect. Really strong. They're not easy. Stick with me. Okay, top leg is nice and straight. Okay, off we go in 3, in 2, off we go. Doing really well. Stick with me for 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Perfect, great work. Okay, let's give everything a little bit of a tap. Make a fist and kind of basically pat yourself on the bum. You might find getting a little bit of cramp in those areas, but we've just got one more round before we move it on, okay? So grab yourself a drink if you need one. Pop the band back above your knees. Okay, band above the knees. Take yourself into nice tight core, roll it backwards, slow as you can go, and lay back on your mat for the last time here. When you are ready, we're going for glute bridges. Remember, if you're starting to feel your hamstrings, so the backs of your legs a little bit more, just tilt your toes upwards, drive into the heels. That's going to help you to really feel the back of your butt. 5 more. Keep going for 2 and 1. Hold yourself at the top. Really slow abductions so that band doesn't ping too high up. 4. If you find it easy for your cue, just pop your hands onto the back of your bum, and that just really helps keep your hips up nice and high. What we don't want is a sagging down like this, okay? Keep yourself nice and high. Nearly there, you've got 5 left. 3, 2, and last one. Great work, good. Just give yourself a little bit of a rock. Take the band off. Pop yourself onto your side. Okay, here we are, last one here. Make sure everything is in line. Hip with elbow. Off we go. Halfway. Here for 6, nearly there. 7, 8, last 2, and 1, perfect, good. Okay, switch over to the other side. You are nearly there. Okay, nice tight abs, off we go. Halfway already, keep sticking with it for 6, 7, nearly there, 8, 9, and 10, perfect. Great work, just give yourself a little bit of a shake out, whatever feels good for you. Okay, just give yourself about 30 seconds just to grab yourself a drink if you need one, give the legs a shake up, take a stand if you need to, shake it out. We are going into our round 2 of more core work. So, I will show you the exercises just while you are having a little bit of a break. You're going to come into a side plank position. This time, both knees are bent. You're going to come up into a side plank like this, onto your knees, and you're just going to take yourself into clamshells. We're staying up here the whole time, like this, okay? We're going to do 10 here, and then short breather, but on the same side. You're going to come up. This leg is going to be straight, and you're going to take abductions. These ones are super tough, so I'm going to say, if you want a really, really tough exercise, chuck the band above your knees. If you just want to keep it where it is at the moment, just keep the band off, because that second one is an absolute killer for your glutes, okay? So I'm just going to keep it off just because I don't want to look like I'm absolutely struggling. So when you are ready, pop yourself into that side plank position. Always think about staying nice and engaged through your core. Pop yourself into that side plank. Let's go for 10. 7, 8, 9, and last one. Really short breather, straighten that top leg. I'll become 10 reps. 9. Stick with me, this is tough, I know. 7, 8, keep it there for 9, and 10, perfect, good. Okay, switch over, so we're just doing 2 exercises on this one. So it's a real killer on the side, on our lateral glutes. Super important if you're doing a lot of running, a lot of cycling. Okay, off we go. Side planks with that clamshell. 2, 3, keep it there. 4, 5, keep it there. 6, doing really well. 7, 8, 9, last one. Pop yourself back down, straighten that top leg, take it up, off we go for 10, 9, 8, keep it there, 7, 6, nearly there, keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect, good. Okay, give yourself a little recovery. Great work. So you might be finding throughout this, when you're doing single sides, that one side feels a lot easier or a lot harder than the other. That's totally normal. Our bodies don't tend to be symmetrical, but if you find that it's causing kind of niggles and injuries continuously when you are running, it is really important you add more of this single side exercise in, because it's just going to help you to even out a little bit, and it stops your body compensating. For example, if you're favoring one side over the other, okay? So let's come back onto clamshell on the other side. So when you are ready, off we go. Come up into plank, and let's go. 2 down already. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nearly there. Keep going. 7, 8. Last 2 and 1. Great work. Short breather. Straight to the top of the leg. Up we go. Straight in. 1, 2. Whew. I'm starting to feel it now. That second round is always a killer. 2 and 1. Perfect. Good. Really nice. Take a nice slow switch over. Give yourself enough recovery. Give those legs a little bit of a shake out. You're probably going to be really feeling the side of your glutes now. Okay. Off we go. Last time on here, we're just doing 2 rounds of this one because it's very heavy on the side of your glutes, especially from that first round. Off we go. 10 reps. Doing really well. Last time we're doing this. Last 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Perfect. Good. Short breather. Straighten out the top leg. Let's go. 1, 2. Try not to kick the plants. 4, 5. Check in with the hip. Make sure you're not dipping down too much. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Great work. Okay, give yourself that recovery. Just going to bring you, oops, never mind, up to we're going. Just bring you into this child's pose one more time. Just as a bit of recovery. Just do whatever feels good, even if you just want to push it back and just hold in the child's pose just for a couple of minutes, just to give yourself a little bit of recovery between the sets. So either or, pick what works for you. Perfect, good, okay. We're gonna go into our last variation. So it's going to be in this kneeling position, hands under hips, hands under shoulders even, knees under hips, okay? You are going to just watch me for the first rep and then we can go together. You're going to straighten, you're not going to bend one leg and you're going to come up into a really small pulse. Now it's super important that you are drawing that belly button to your spine. You should be feeling it all in your bum and nothing in the lower back, okay? So we're just going to take 10 pulses like this, and then we're going to straighten that leg, lengthen, so you're going to be feeling the backs of the legs more into the hamstring, and then you're going to take 10 there, okay? So it's all about these really small pulses. So you want nice tight core. We want to make sure we're feeling all here and not through that lower back. That is really, really important, okay? So bring yourself into that position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take your right leg into a bent position. Off we go for 10 small pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6. Stick with me. 4 left. 3, 2, and 1. Straighten out that leg. Off we go. Straight in for 10. 4, nearly there. 5, 6, 7, keep going. 8, 9, and 10. Great work. Just push back, and we're going to stretch. We're going to switch and go straight on the other side. So off we go. Bend the left leg and pulse up. 2, 3, 4. Sit with me. 5, 6, 7. Last 2, 1. Good. Short recovery. Straighten that left leg. Off we go. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. Really, really strong. Give yourself a little bit of recovery. And we're just going to go back onto that right side for me, straight in. Really, really feeling that burn now. Glutes should be well and truly working. Bend the right leg. Off we go in 3, in 2, and 1. 10 pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick with me. 7, nearly there. 8, 9, 10. Try and minimize the recovery so you really feel it. Off we go. 3, 4, nearly there. 5, 6, 8, 9, and last 1. 10. Perfect. Good. Straight into the other side. Stick with me. Let's go for 10. That's 2, 3, 4, nearly there. 5, 6. Last 2 and 1. Perfect. Give the leg a straighten out here. Off we go for 10. Nearly there for 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You are done for our exercises. Just bring your toes together, knees nice and wide. Walk the hands as far forward as you can. We're just going to take a few deep breaths here for me, okay? And just bring yourself back up. We're just going to take a little bit of a pigeon stretch or a glute stretch. So all I'm going to do is bring yourself forwards into a pigeon stretch here. Now if this feels absolutely horrendous and you're really struggling to maintain alignment with your knee to foot, all I want you to do is just bend that back leg as well, so we're in a regressed position, okay? And just hold that position, nice tall torso, and just fold over. So whichever variation you are doing, either straight back leg or bent back leg, just try and fold forward. Even if you're up here, just find your variation, okay? It's going to be very, very different from each person, so find your variation. Hold for 3. Perfect. Good. Bring yourself back up. We're just going to switch over to the other side. So I'm just going to stick with this half variation, but you are very welcome to progress up into that 4 pigeon. Fold it forwards, hold, nice deep breaths. And relax there. Bring yourself into a cross-legged position, or whichever feels comfortable for you. And we are going to leave there for today. I really, really hope you enjoyed it and you are definitely feeling your butt muscles. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed today's video, then give it a big thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you next week, and a big thank you for taking part. See you later.